I am here at City Hall where we've just finished installing our second annual art exhibition featuring art from all of our students in El Salvador and also from the renowned and our beloved friend Fernando Llort. We're so excited about this display. It's become an annual thing at City Hall because it allows us to put on display the ingenuity and the creativity of our students, and also just the beauty and the color of the culture in El Salvador. Each of these pieces was made by hand in El Salvador, either by our high school or college students, or by El Salvador's most renowned artist, like I said, Fernando Llort, and his workshop. So you can see here we've got some really creative things. These are made out of newspapers that have been rolled and painted. This is painted on a board, and then there's painted cardboard and gourds. This is a fence, and this is an actual fence like they use in El Salvador to put up around gardens or to keep chickens put together in their places. Some original art by Fernando. This is a handmade mat and then hand painted. Another one from Fernando. Down here we have a mask and some paper flowers and a tree made from wire and nail polish. A tile from Fernando. A beautiful painting with a deep meaning made by Celso, one of our university mass communications students. A birdhouse, and as you see here, the little chimes on the bottom of that are actually recycled from a TV antenna. These flowers are made out of dough, so it's called masa, corn masa, and they've painted it. More art from Fernando. Down here we have a painting, and then also a painting on what's called a comal, which is a clay platter that's used to make tortillas as it's heated up. These are hand-woven bags that were made to be hung on walls. They're not made to be carried. More from Fernando. Some beautiful work from Fernando, one of his newer styles. A painted indigenous child. And some very creative art here. These are tamarind seeds and a grapefruit peel and some other seeds that open up, some seed pods that are painted. One of my favorites, my absolute favorites by Fernando. And these final two are also his. And then right here, these are really interesting. The woman down there is made out of corn husks, and the flower holders are made from bamboo. And as you can see, the flowers up top are the bottom of bottles, soda bottles. So in all, we're so pleased to have this display up. We're grateful for the partnership with the Arts Commission here in Grand Junction, and we're honored to have this art up in City Hall. It's one of the coolest things to us to think that our students have art hanging in a government building up in the United States. Something that I'm sure most of us could never fathom. But living in a place like El Salvador, most people don't have that thought that someday if I create art and it's beautiful, it'll end up in a government building in Grand Junction, Colorado. So please come down from now till the end of September to the second floor of City Hall here in Grand Junction and check out our art. This art will be up for auction at our annual event, our anniversary event, November 4th at the Art Center. More information will be out about that soon.